Rainforests, a place of wonder. Picture a forest so tall that the trees seem to touch the sky. Beneath these giants, a dense, a dense weave of leaves and branches shades the layer below. Squawking birds flash brilliant colors as monkeys scramble from branch to branch, filling the air with their howls. Snakes slither silently up tree trunks, hiding in wait for prey. Far below on the dark, damp forest floor, creatures scurry up tree trunks, hiding in wait for prey. Far below on the dark, damp forest floor, creatures scurry and creep through mushrooms, the leaves, and fallen fruit. When nighttime arrives, larger animals will come out to hunt. Water is everywhere. It falls from the sky, drips from leaves, pools on the ground, and flows downhill into streams. Even the air is thick with moisture. All of natural celebrations and life-giving power of water and abundant growth is supports. This is a rainforest, a place of astonishing beauty and wonder. The rainforest biome. Different types of environments cover Earth's surface. These regions and communities of plants and animals that live there are called biomes. Deserts, oceans, grasslands, and tundra are examples of biomes. So are rainforests. Many factors play a part in creating Earth's biomes. Two important ones are latitude, how far a location is from the equator, and elevation, or height above sea level. Both help determine how warm or cool a place is. Climate, land, and water are also important building blocks of biomes, and as are plants and animals. Rainforests are forests that are with very high rainfall. They receive more rain than any other biome and support by far the greatest diversity of plants and animals on Earth. Rainforests are found on every continent except Antarctica. There are two main types. Tropical rainforests are mainly located in the tropical zones, which are between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. These zones are the closest to the equator and receive the most direct sunlight. They also receive about the same amount of sunlight throughout the year. South America's Amazon rainforest is the largest and best known tropical rainforest. Others are found in Central America, parts of Africa, Southern Asia, and Australia. Almost all rainforests are tropical rainforests. Temperate rainforests are mainly located along coasts of cool temperate regions farther from the equator. In North America, temperate rainforests stretch from Alaska to Oregon. They are also found along the coast of Chile, in northern Norway and the United Kingdom, and in parts of the eastern Russia, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Tropical rainforests. Climate and soil. Tropical rainforests are generally warm and humid year-round. As a rule, average temperatures range about 20 to 30 degrees Celsius, and humidity is often 70% or higher throughout the year. Yearly rainfall is at least 200 centimeters and can reach 1,000 centimeters. Rainfall can be very heavy, as much as 5 centimeters in an hour. Most tropical rainforests lack distinct rainy and dry seasons. Soils in tropical rainforests are rarely rich. This is in part because the plants themselves contain so much nutrients that not much is left in the soil. Also, rainforest soil is also waterlogged because rainfall is almost always greater than the rate at which water evaporates. Water flows downhill into rivers and streams, carrying nutrients with it. Tropical rainforests have the highest biodiversity of any biome. Even though they cover only about 7% of Earth's surface, they contain more than half of the plants and animals. This is a result of several factors. The almost constant sunlight and warm temperatures support photosynthesis, which produces food for not only plants but also the animals they feed. Either directly or indirectly, the availability of water, which all living things require. Another factor is other factor. In addition, tropical rainforests offer many diverse kinds of food and shelter. This biome contains more than 2/3 of all known plant species, and new plant animal species are discovered every year. Plants. Plants in tropical rainforests grow in 4 layers. The emergent layer contains the tallest trees, which can grow over 60 meters in height. Because they rise above other trees, they receive the most sun, rain, and wind. The heavy exposure of sunlight causes this water to evaporate. These trees have adaptations to survive in dry conditions, including small, waxy leaves. The canopy roughly 18 to 45 meters in height, and where most plants and animals live. Trees and vines grow densely that they shade the layers below. Most flowers and fruit grow in canopy. It also contains many epiphytes, or air plants, which live on other plants for support. Epiphytes get nutrients from rainwater, from rain and humidity in the air rather than from soil. In rainforests, they often grow on trees in order to reach sunlight. The understory receives much less sunlight than higher layers, only about 2 to 15%. Plants have adaptations to survive in shade, including large wide leaves to capture sunlight or photosynthesis. The understory also contains young trees as well, as many climbing plants have seek sunlight. Mosses, algae, and fungi often grow on understory plants as well. The forest floor or ground level is dark and humid, receiving only about 2% of sunlight. The almost complete lack of sunlight prevents most plants from growing in this layer. It contains decomposing leaves and fallen trees, fruit, and branches. Decomposition de- Decomposition supports forestry, rainforest food chains in important ways. Mosses, ferns, ginger, mushrooms, and fungi are also common here. Animals. Animals are very widely from one tropical rainforest to another. However, certain adaptations are common among them. Many have adaptations to living in trees, including flying, climbing, leaping, and gliding. Communicating with loud sounds is common, since the dense trees block visibly. Bright colors help many birds spot each other. Other rainforest animals don't want to be spotted. Instead, they use camouflage to hide from predators. Because of the abundance of animals, com- competi- competition for food is widespread. Some animals deal with this by having specialized diets or body parts. For example, the toucan's huge long beak allows it to reach fruit growing on branches too thin to support its weight. Many forest animals are active at night. This adaptation helps them to avoid daytime heat and also reduces competition for food. Bats, butterflies, small monkeys, eagles, and other birds live in the emergent layer. The canopy is home to the most animals, including some that spend their entire life there. Sloths, toucans, and howler and spider monkeys are found in Central and South America. Orangutans live in the Southeast Asia. The sugarcane gliders live in Australia and parts of Indonesia. Parrots live in rainforest canopies. Frogs, salamanders, snakes, lizards, birds, and insects are found in the understory. And ground-dwelling animals live on the forest floor. Tapirs, deer, pecaries, boars, and capybaras live in the Amazon. Asian rainforests have elephants in the Amazon. And tigers, elephants are also found in African rainforests, as are gorillas, and hippos. All rainforests except those in Australia have some kind of cats, such as tigers, jaguars, or leopards. And all but those in the Americas have crocodiles. Rainforests around the world have an abundance of insects, spiders, and earthworms. People in rainforests. Native people have lived in rainforests for thousands of years, and the estimated 50 million still live there. The changes caused by European settlers have had a significant impact on most traditional lifestyles, and some groups no longer exist. The largest numbers of remaining native people live in Amazon rainforests. In recent years, many people have moved to rainforests and cleared land for trees to start small farms and ranches. Logging and mining have also caused significant areas of forests to be cleared. Tropical rainforests provide a vast number of resources for modern life, including food species, wood, machines, and minerals. Tourism in rainforests, especially in Amazon, is very popular because the diversity of wildlife. A celebration of abundance. Life exists almost everywhere on Earth, from Antarctica to Sahara Desert, and from the ocean floor to Mount Everest. However, conditions in many places present challenges for living things. Those places can be cold, or for much or all of the year. They may lack shelter or steady water supply. Rainforests are different, nothing is lacking. They offer so much water, warmth, and shelter that life erupts to abundance. To get a sense from this biome's biodiversity, think about this. More kinds of ants live in a single bush in the Amazon rainforest than the entire United Kingdom. Rainforests have among Earth's most precious jewels, where nature shines in all its glory.